He is the king of the gods, the wielder of thunder, and the force that rules both heaven and fate. He is Zeus. Born last to Cronus and Rhea, Zeus was hidden away while his siblings were swallowed. But he returned, overthrew his father, and led the Olympians in a war that shook the cosmos. When the Titans fell, Zeus claimed the sky, and with it, the throne of Mount Olympus. He's the god of justice, law, and storms. His thunderbolts were forged by the Cyclopes, and his voice carried the weight of divine command. But Zeus was no perfect king. He was powerful and passionate, a protector of order, yet often ruled by desire. Still, every oath sworn, every cloud that forms, reminds us of the god who watches from above. Zeus, ruler of gods, keeper of balance, and the storm behind the sky. She is the queen of Olympus, goddess of marriage, women, and divine authority. She is Hera, daughter of Cronus and Rhea, and the powerful wife of Zeus. But Hera is no passive queen. She ruled with dignity, pride, and fierce loyalty. Protector of vows and sacred unions, Hera stood for commitment in a world of chaos and betrayal. Even as Zeus's infidelities tested her endlessly, she was both nurturing and relentless, honoring the faithful, but unleashing her wrath on those who wronged her. Hera is the storm behind the crown, a goddess who balanced grace with vengeance and strength with sorrow. Not just a wife or queen, Hera is power, loyalty, and divine justice, wrapped in regal fire. He rules with a trident in hand and the roar of waves behind him. Poseidon, god of the sea, earthquakes and storms. Born to Cronus and Rhea, Poseidon was swallowed at birth like his siblings, only to rise again in the war against the Titans. When the world was divided, Zeus took the sky, Hades the underworld, and Poseidon claimed the sea. With a single strike of his trident, he could shatter cliffs, raise tempests, or calm the waves. Sailors prayed to him. Cities feared him. He created horses, shook the earth in rage, and fathered both monsters and heroes. But Poseidon wasn't just fury. He was passion, pride, and untamed power, forever surging beneath the surface. He is the sea itself, beautiful, dangerous, and impossible to ignore. In the heart of every home, every flame, and every sacred fire dwells Hestia, the goddess of the hearth. Firstborn of Cronus and Rhea, and the first to be swallowed, and last to be freed, Hestia stood apart from the drama of Olympus. She chose peace over power, giving up her throne to Dionysus to tend the eternal flame that bound gods and mortals alike. While others ruled the skies or seas, Hestia ruled the quiet strength of home and family. Every offering, every prayer began with her name, for no fire could burn, no meal could cook, without Hestia's unseen blessing. She is the warmth in winter, the calm in chaos, the silent center of all things sacred. Hestia, goddess of the hearth and the soul of the ancient world. She is the goddess of the grain, the bringer of harvest, and the heartbeat of every growing field. She is Demeter. Daughter of Cronus and Rhea, Demeter gave humanity the gift of agriculture, teaching us to plant, reap, and thrive. But her story is also one of love and loss. When her daughter Persephone was taken by Hades, Demeter's grief withered the earth. Crops failed, winter fell. Only when Persephone returned did spring bloom again. This cycle of sorrow and reunion gave birth to the seasons. Demeter is more than a goddess of food. She is the mother who mourns, the nurturer who restores, and the divine force that reminds us life is rooted in love. He is the silent king beneath the earth, ruler of the dead and master of hidden wealth. He is Hades, god of the underworld. Born to Cronus and Rhea, he was swallowed at birth, then freed by Zeus to help overthrow the Titans. When the world was divided, Hades drew the realm of the dead, a kingdom not of fire, but of shadows, order, and truth. He's no villain. Hades ruled with stern fairness, never cruelty. He guarded the balance between life and death, and kept the souls of mortals safe beyond the veil. His greatest story? The abduction of Persephone, a tale of grief, love, and the changing seasons. Hades isn't evil. He's eternal, unyielding, and necessary. The god who reminds us that every life must rest. After the Titans ruled the cosmos for ages, a new generation rose, led by Zeus, son of Cronus. Zeus challenged the old gods in a mighty war called the Titanomachy, a battle for control of the heavens and the earth. With thunderbolts in hand, Zeus led the Olympians, joined by fierce allies like the Cyclopes and the hundred-handed Hecatontures. The fight raged for 10 long years. Mountains shattered, seas roared, and the sky itself trembled. At last, Zeus and his allies triumphed, overthrowing the Titans and casting them deep into Tartarus, a prison beneath the earth, locked away in eternal darkness. With the Titans defeated, Zeus claimed his place as king of gods, ruling from Mount Olympus, bringing order to chaos. This epic victory marked the dawn of a new era, the age of the Olympians.